Hey guys, welcome back to more NCIS. Second episode of the 2 for the week. We've just watched episode 3, which is a very good one. I tried to work it out as best I could. I turned out to be the correct in the fact that it was a love triangle, but not quite right with who actually done it. I suppose, as always, I should have gone with the default of always suspect one or the other of the spouses first, which it turned out to be. Anyway, we're going to move straight on. Let's carry on and watch episode 4 of season 6.
Let's go home.
Yeah, it's right. Hey, I left my credit card at the bar.
But you're fine, right, sailor?
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that.
Attention, Corporal Taylor.
He literally got like 1 minute going back for his credit card. What's that all about? It's in person.
Mozart to mayhem.
A little early for formal attire?
Never heard of a
Okay,
night at the
lucky.
opera?
Sure. Groucho is Otis B. Driftwood. Marx Brothers at their most hilarious.
Single blunt force trauma to the sternum. At least one broken rib.
Major league ass kicking. EMTs declared Taylor dead at the scene a little after 3 a.m.
Lacombe managed to survive a vicious attack, while you have the bad luck to die from what appears to be a single blow.
I left him.
Yeah,
There's no
the
way
worst
you could
possible
know
moment, but I'm supposed to know that.
I'm supposed to know everything about them.
Camera on the alleyway, boss. Been KO'd. Timestamp puts it about a half hour before the fight.
Yeah, they knew the camera was there.
At least he's still alive.
There's blood on his ring. It's bent.
From
Barely.
impact. Got a few punches in.
Stillwater is a small town in Pennsylvania, coal country, but only slightly less well known as the birthplace of one Leroy Jethro Gibbs.
Okay, I wouldn't have picked up on that.
Surgeon performed a craniotomy on his frontal lobe to relieve the pressure until the swelling subsides.
So he ain't
which is
talking
more
no
than you
damn
can
thing.
say for his friend here. Might I suggest
That the dead guy was a dead end. Lacombe was the target.
Yeah,
I've heard
this guy,
whispers that your search might take you to Stillwater, Pennsylvania.
you're not going.
I hate you.
Bye.
So when was the last time you went home?
I make it a point to go home every night.
I mean, when was the last
Funny.
time you went to Stillwater?
I just joined the Corps.
You know, if you had a little tennis ball buzz cut instead of that salt and pepper, you'd remind me of this skinny little wise ass I used to know. Heard you was a Fed now. Never imagined we'd end up on the same side, huh?
How you been, Ed?
After 30 years, my kid had a kid. Calls
God.
me Pappy.
So your
You know how
granddad.
it goes.
Not
As far
sure
as the
yet.
police work goes,
I'll let you know.
Old friend?
Old rival, maybe.
Someone around here had a grudge to settle with Ethan Lacombe. Why let him know we're coming?
Yes.
We need to talk to you about your nephew.
But Ethan? He's dead.
Ethan is still alive. He was badly injured
You
in an
didn't talk to
attack.
go check?
He's in a hospital in Virginia currently.
I can't believe it.
Well, no, you look more
thought he
concerned now
died
you
4
know he
years
is
ago.
alive.
Occasionally, when the wind is right, you can get a signal.
That's a small town.
You step 1 foot in my country, and instantly you're an exotic beauty. You're observant enough to realize that all this is a pretext for engaging a young woman in conversation.
Ethan, his mom, my sister, she was a wild child. Boy took after his mother regardless. Got into all sorts of trouble. Flew out of here not too long after he got out.
Do you have any enemies?
From around here?
Why are you
Don't
in
you
such a
get it?
rush to leave
The whole
now?
town thought he was dead.
You don't call,
That's
you
his
don't
dad.
write. Were you going to come by and say hi?
Hi,
Dad?
Jackson Gibbs. My father.
See, he didn't just appear out of nowhere. He's not from another planet.
You got to stay up with technology, Tim.
Otherwise, you have.
concede to time inch by inch. It was my 60th birthday, and I climbed 13,000 feet. I thought I'd give myself a victory cigar, forgetting how
I'd give
thin
myself
the
a
air
heart
was when I
attack.
passed out, like some people I know. Does he ever talk about me, my boy?
I think I heard him refer to you once as dead.
Me and LJ opened it after too many close calls in the mine.
LJ?
LJ. Leroy.
Leroy.
Jethro.
Jethro.
Is that the gun you learned to shoot with?
No one was ever allowed to touch that Winchester.
Tell a kid he can't have a rifle and he grows up to be a sniper. One day he blew all his money on some wreck that he picked up at a junkyard. He was going to rebuild it from the spark plugs up. I can't hang on to every piece of junk.
No, just your junk.
Here we go.
Most people liked him, except Winslow up there.
Chuck Winslow?
Ethan had a kind of a thing for his daughter, Emily. But she married Nick Kingston. You're not going to walk up there and start accusing people, are you?
I thought I'd drive.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Gibbs and Jenny.
This is the least you can do.
Another round.
Be amazed what you can get done with a kind word. I'll show you.
I do like there's one thing they do seem to have changed for this season already, and we've just witnessed it and spotted it there. The one thing I've not really liked that this show has done when trying to give us some context and some background to something, like what every time they try to show us some history of the former agents, of it being Jenny and Gibbs working together, it was always a blurry, motion blurred mess, and you could never really see anything from it. You could just make out faces and the location, and that was it. I'm glad that whoever it is has decided, look, that's not the way to continue doing flashbacks in this show, because I'm sure it wouldn't have just been me that didn't like that. At least now they're actually showing us, they're putting some colour grading on it, they're putting a filter on it to show us that it's old style, old school, that it's in the past, but at least we get to actually see a scene now, not just a slideshow of fucking nothing. This is like when you finally meet the parents of like your partner, and they're like, tell me about when they were a kid.
Gwen Simple belongs to Lacombe, but he definitely got some punches in. You heard anything?
From Hazard County. No, not yet.
There's our good old boy now. Yeah, got him. Hey, Luke. How's Uncle Jesse?
Gibbs has a father.
Everything.
His name is Jackson.
Gibbs is very different around him.
Different all, different bad, different good.
He's like a teenager.
They thought he was dead?
They did.
I wrote that down.
Pick that in and
Yeah, there it is.
You see him?
This is from Iraq?
Posted before his squad came home.
I'm impressed with your internet savvy, Tony. How'd you find that?
I use Google.
Nice Google reference there from 2007 already. We know where that goes.
Forgotten something? This is my son, Leroy, an old friend of your father-in-law's.
Now, come on in, Leroy. Home is the sailor, home from the sea. What brings you back?
another Marine, Ethan Lacombe.
Oh.
Haven't heard that boy's name in years.
I saw that.
He's not dead.
Really? Well, rumor was he drowned in Alaska. What was it, hon?
That's what the rumor was.
He had that mean streak in him. What do you call it?
Thrill seeker.
NCIS insists you beat all the bushes.
Particularly with murder.
Murder?
Well, we haven't seen Ethan since he lit out of here. What was it, 6 years ago?
You know, he tried to run off with my girl.
She's hiding something.
So what kind of clues you following, Sherlock?
Blood. Attackers left traces on his ring.
His ring?
Just like that.
Huh.
Yes.
That's odd. Ethan never graduated high school.
I'm interested. Tell me about the blood.
Well, it can be used to convict the suspect.
Or rule somebody out, of course.
Joe.
Whoa, hey there, buddy.
This is my son, Chris.
Chris, you're getting awful big. How old are you now?
He's
You mean
he's
fat?
Everybody's always lying to you all the time. Can't you ever take things as you see them?
I see people lying to me.
Boss, I talked to Tony and Abby.
Boss, you make them call you that? He's not a...
Blood traces from Lacombe's ring will help us ID 2 of his attackers.
It was posted a month ago. It already has almost 500,000 hits. Someone in that house knew Ethan Lacombe was still alive.
Well, you see, anybody could have found that. I mean, anybody could have known how to find him.
No.
It could have been anyone. No. But they lied to me about it.
Yeah, they lied at that table.
Corporal Lacombe briefly regained consciousness, but he has no memory of the attack.
Who's this Tony?
He will be driving up this afternoon.
Sure it is.
One of those guys put
That's
that
the
kid
way
in
the job
hospital,
works.
killed his friend.
And you know this how?
I can feel it.
Feel it? That sounds very personal to me. Just lets you feel superior to everybody else.
Oh, for
What do you
fuck's
want me to
sake.
do?
Well, you say you think they're responsible. How about getting some more evidence first? How about that? I thought everything was DNA now.
It is. It's also having... Yeah, they're like, we're not here. We'll just pretend like we're reading magazines.
Looking for treasures like this.
Does that bother you?
It's in the public domain.
Yeah, it's a little off-putting.
Well, tough.
We haven't talked since the funeral. I adored that wife of yours.
Right.
And I adored that child, too.
Is this when they moved apart?
Cards.
Since Shannon, I think they've not really spoken.
Well, that's like what you do.
What, selling groceries?
You like to tell a story. You look into how they got that way, they come back to life. You meet the people they knew. You see what they try to show you. You read what they try to hide.
What are they trying to hide?
Insecurity.
Yeah, old store. People talk.
Need assurance their life means something.
Has no
Leroy,
meaning.
what did I do at the funeral?
You mean other than showing up with a date?
I always thought that your mom and I had a love story for the ages. I never regretted giving up the skies. I wanted to give you that white picket fence dream.
And you did.
Things did not work out between your mom and me.
Gathered.
I know how you hated me for getting on with my life. I saw the look in your face.
I've no problem with someone getting on with their life, especially when we're talking parents here. So, for him, his wife died, your mother, Gibbs' mother. But bringing a new love interest to the funeral of his wife is a bad call.
You were going to find someone to take it out on. Didn't matter what I said.
It never did.
I've got some complaints to register on behalf of my employees. You've been sifting through their trash. I told you to come to me if you needed anything.
I got Ethan Lacombe's juvenile record unsealed. That car he stole belonged to you. The arrest report was written by Ed here.
I can't tolerate that kind of behavior.
Yeah, it sounds like you look ganged up on this guy.
You want to settle a score? Why don't we handle it like men?
Dude, really, we're not in high school anymore. This guy wanted rid of him because I think he was dating his daughter, and between him and the sheriff, they've fitted him up, and that's why he's finally, when he's got out, he's moved away, why the ring's important to him because of her, and they are doing the whole normal old school routine that we see in shows forever. Small town, they close ranks, they keep secrets, and they don't like outsiders. And you are now an outsider because you haven't lived here for 30 years. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this was you two, wasn't it? And that's the dad. The long hair.
Next time your buddy's not around truck, I want to kill you.
Sure you want to pick this fight?
Wasn't my choice.
Oh, he'd kick your ass now, trust me. Oh man, there's some major history here. Convoluting the case that we have as to what went on with this lad.
Week-old bananas?
No, we are being watched.
Yeah, she wants to speak out, I think.
Hear about Ethan.
You know
I
him?
think she loved him.
We were very close before he left. I found him on the internet.
The video of his squad.
He was my best friend.
Is that all?
Yes.
He was more than that, come on.
Who knew?
Him. He's trying to control this.
You want to get off my property?
Yeah, he's trying to control this whole situation, and her fella.
Finished here, McGee?
Finished. I understand that you're treating this case differently. Some might say with kid gloves.
Yeah, he is actually.
But not me. I wouldn't say that.
What the hell? They've blown their car up.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, because as you can see, people and the criminal element are running all over it in replacement car.
Hi, guys.
Like someone stuffed a rag in a gas tank and lit the fuse.
Where's Gibbs?
Conveniently.
Waiting for you inside?
5 3/4. Have Abby set up here. We'll bring your evidence.
You still can't touch the Winchester.
The
Really?
At the residence.
Oh, we got a problem. Only one car.
I got a car.
Watch it be is rebuilt what you left behind. I'm betting on it right now.
426 Hemi. RT suspension package, just the way you wanted it.
Holy shit. You gotta be kidding me. What was this gonna be? Something you laughed at?
Are we gonna stand here staring? That's right. I said we.
His dad doesn't seem a bad guy at all, honestly. Okay. There's Gibbs. I'm like, who is this man? What's going on? It's Fast and Furious all of a sudden. Bizarre. Isn't it weird though? Regardless of the complications and the history and the animosity that was seen is between Gibbs and his father here, that the minute he's come into our hometown, he behaves differently, he talks differently, he reacts differently. And that has just shown, even though I'd guessed when he was mentioning about the car, I had it in the back of my mind. I wonder if this guy's restored it, hoping he will come back one day and it not be something he has to leave you in his will. And here we are. But it's like the teenage boys back, ripping up the town with it. It's our whole team are in shock as much as I am to see our stoic leader here behaving a little bit more immaturely.
Now what are you looking for? I got a court order here to take your blood.
Your employees, too.
Yeah. You gonna make us?
Well, as soon as you torched all the evidence we had. Because one of you did it.
I know.
What do you know?
Daddy?
It's nothing, sweetheart. Go back upstairs.
This guy's a control freak.
Well, you really didn't want Ethan around your daughter.
No, he didn't.
You give him the same threat you gave me? Emily found him.
So I went after him.
No, that's not the way you work.
No, it isn't.
You get somebody else to do it.
Hello, Ed.
What a surprise.
Got a report of a disturbance up here.
A lot of that going on
Is that
tonight.
so?
Too much.
Why don't we sit this one out?
Boss, according to the time cards from the Winslow offices, these two were working in the mines on Friday. Notice the signatures?
I was just double checking my results.
It's a wonder.
Just put Paul in the lab
Well,
with it.
it's more accurate to match DNA from a blood sample at a crime scene to a source than it is to create an entire profile. But serum for electrophoresis.
He's going to be impressed.
It's not that complicated, Jack.
Well, I mean, it's a wonder that Leroy gets any work done surrounded by such beautiful women.
I see where
these
he
two
gets
are
it
samples
from.
taken from the crime scene. The other sample is Lacombe's. Here's where it gets interesting. They also appear in this sample. The owner of this sample is related to Lacombe.
Father and son?
It's his
I guess
kid.
you were right about people hiding things.
Oh, yeah. See? Just because you're in a small town, you think you know everything. You don't.
I thought you'd want to know. Since he's family.
What do you mean?
Blood relative.
That ain't your kid.
Nick.
That ain't your kid.
I always knew it.
No. I was already pregnant when he got out of prison. He didn't want to tear apart our family.
Poor guy.
You won,
You gave him your
the
ring.
pair of you.
but I never slept with him.
I don't believe you.
No.
Well, you should.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute.
Chris is your son. And Ethan is yours.
Oh, my God. Why didn't I see that?
I couldn't
Oh.
let the two of you, brother and sister.
You wanted to control this.
Why didn't you ever say so?
Wasn't that acknowledging an heir to your fortune?
You sent them after Ethan.
I'm blown away with
The
that.
things in my life, but
Even you wouldn't try to kill your own son. You signed the time cards for those two miners. They weren't there, but you knew where they really were.
I was so far off.
Couldn't you ever just believe me?
I thought I had all that worked out. I didn't.
Shotgun. Call it first.
Oh, God. She called it.
Jack, I don't want to be intrusive.
So nice to meet you.
she is a hugger.
She is.
Fantastic.
Jack, I gotta know some things. I got a lot of questions.
You can have two, Dawson.
The rules. Did he learn them from you? I mean, did you teach him all the rules?
He taught me to drive.
That thing we talked about.
Take him.
Car.
It's just cluttering up the garage.
I'll take it. I I think they needed this. They needed this patch.
But give us a call sometime.
It's the least I could do.
Are you waiting for the train too? We could sit together.
I don't know. It's a long ride. I have a rule. It's either rule number 1 or number 3.
You got a rule for everything?
Working on it.
Shut the front door.
What's your name?
Leroy Jethro Gibbs.
Memories. Best episode of the season so far. I know we're only 4 in, but still. That's probably going to be one of my favourites of this season, no matter what happens. Oops. Trying to cut that off before the end music kicked in. That, look, it's brought tears to my eyes. Do you know what? I'm not going to even concentrate on the actual story of the case much, because it was background noise in this episode, because they've finally given us something they've not done in 5 seasons. They've given us a Jethro Gibbs focused episode. Not him being injured or work related, just pure and simple, back to his hometown, figuring out who his father was, for us to figure out who his father was, and to see what has happened in the history between the two of them and the animosity between them and why and how much passage of time has. And flashbacks, proper flashbacks, instead of that mess that we had before. Thank you, whoever decided, the showrunners of this, that they decided that the old way that they were doing with flashbacks simply just wasn't working. It's one thing to show, like, if someone's trying to memory recall something and it's just a normal quick flash of something, but the way they were trying to tell a story with going back in time was just executed poorly. This was much better. And on the old way of doing things, we never got any dialogue whatsoever. It was just quick slideshow flashes. Here, we actually got some backstory with Gibbs and how he met Shannon. And that at the end there, just 2 things in this episode did it for me. I completely got the case wrong when it came to why they forced this poor lad out and who was the father of who, and that it was all family related. It was all family orientated, the whole episode. But the second thing was, I kind of want to have a rule for everything. It's Shannon! Confirmed. Tick. Shannon's the one who came up with the damn rules. He's probably added to them over the years, but the whole point of having said rules and coming up with this whole procedure and thought process was hers. Well, shit. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm sure you guys who have seen this were possibly waiting for this episode to come along for me to see it and to have this kind of reaction to it. The great thing was watching the rest of our team watch Gibbs not be Gibbs, to act differently, to behave differently, to be sweeping up in the store and labelling cans and driving a cool ass muscle car and tearing down the street in it. And I mean, we know he's a crazy driver anyway, he drives like I do. But still, it was just so it was unorthodox and alien to them, because we were only just discussing earlier in the episode when they knew they were going back to Stillwater that maybe Gibbs came from another planet, or maybe he was grown from something, but because there's no way this guy was ever young or a child. And we finally get to see, of course he was, just like the rest of us. But with people like him in particular, I can't imagine you being that young, bull-headed, pig-headed, or immature, or, everything about you exudes confidence and procedure and right from wrong. And obviously, as a young lad, he did have all the right makings of being, somebody who always does the right thing, who has respect, who has a sense of duty. The one thing I did notice is I kept mentioning in the previous episode how women always seem to be attracted somehow, one way or another, to Gibbs. And look at how his father is around women, how he introduced himself to Ziva, any excuse to talk to a beautiful woman, and it worked. And his comments about Abby, I don't know how you get any work done around here, all these beautiful women around you. He's the ladies' man, obviously. Of course, the way in which the funeral was handled is why these two started to just distance themselves. Or rather, I'm assuming it's Leroy Hughes. What do I call him now? Pulled away. Leroy, Jethro, LJ, Gibbs. But as Shannon's just rightly pointed out, right, this episode's over now. We're back to Gibbs. All right. I'll be back for another 2 episodes next week. I thoroughly enjoyed both of them this week. We are starting season 6 off on a high. I'm hoping it's just going to keep going up. Right then, if you are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to give the video a like and a thumbs up. And if you are sticking around, please think of considering hitting the subscribe. They are all available over on Patreon, both if they're restored from copyrights that may have been blocked. You can access those as a free member, or you can watch all the full uncut versions if you join one of the tiers. The link for that is in the description, as always. And also, they're available over on my Rumble channel, Mirror channel. Please go give me a follow over there if you haven't already. I'm trying to build up the base of viewers over there, out of many at the moment. Right then, I will see you for episode 5 and 6 next week. Take care.